Hello, friends. Welcome to Live, Laugh, and Lovey, home of the best television recap podcast. I'm your host, Lovey, and me and my good girlfriends, we take you on a weekly voyage to our favorite shows where we chat, sip on some tea, or an adult beverage, whichever you like, no judgment, and we wave our fans because the shade gets real. So get comfy, grab a snack, and enjoy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the virtual living room. We are back for another week's episode of Married at First Sight New Orleans. This is episode 15, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's wrapping up.
I know. What will we do? What will we do?
I'm just not about this life anymore. I'm not. I'm used to recaps. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hey.
woo, 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 woo.
All right, we got the gang all here April, Iva, and Belinda, and myself. Who wants to start?
Hmm.
Ooh.
Where do we start? What can I say
We
something?
start. Go ahead, girl.
Can I talk about how I'm mad at Brett kinda still?
Ooh.
His lack of vulnerability, he's hurt. He's in his feelings. He is deeply in his feelings. He is feeling like a whole Drake song right now. The sarcasm,
It's ridiculous.
okay. Oh my goodness, April, ridiculous. Even with his little friend was kind of understanding, like, what? You just like gave up?
I was
And
liking
then
his friend.
I
Mm-hmm.
know because he was telling him. And
Mm-hmm.
then you had Olivia who was trying to be like, oh, I would listen to him. And she admitted that she wasn't giving the intimacy and stuff.
Right.
Okay, so I was with you, April. When you pulled out Olivia, you were like, nah, put her on the carpet. So I got that. But yeah, Brett, yeah, he was on my nerves. Go ahead. What y'all think? He was on
I
my
agree.
nerves.
I agree because at least Olivia was able to see her faults.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia at least pointed out, hey, I could have been more intimate. There's certain things I could have done better. Brett was no problem. He had no issues. He wasn't able to own up to none of his stuff. He was doing this too much sarcasm, too much joking
Mm-hmm.
around. All he learned about everything was production and like he couldn't be
Yeah.
real at all. And I even feel like his friend was pointing out like he no, he
Yeah, that
didn't
he's
learn
a whole
anything.
asshole, the real
Right,
He
kind. And
did.
his
He
friend
did.
right.
definitely is basically said that. Like, he an
He
asshole.
did.
Like,
Said he
he's
wasn't
not very
bendable.
flexible.
There you
Yeah,
go.
he's not very flexible. He is very matter of fact, like all of that. And even when he was like, I guess you just die alone. And, oh, and then for him to say that he kind of liked being able to decline people on the apps because it's like
Right.
a victimless crime.
Yes.
Like, you are an asshole, the
Yes.
real, a
Yes,
whole asshole.
he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
horrible. Like, I was
And I
just like,
and
really?
I was hopeful when they first was showing the previews that maybe he had thought differently and had some time away to be able to think about what he can do differently. You know what I mean? Because sometimes
Mm-mm.
there's time
Mm-mm,
for reflection. Because even
mm-mm.
Olivia had a time to be able to be like, you know what, maybe there is something I can do differently. Maybe, we could have a conversation. But no,
Mm-hmm.
he was
No,
While
very
she
she just,
was
immature. He
sitting
was
in that house
immature in that way.
alone.
He was very
mm-hmm.
immature in that way. And I was a little disappointed in Brett.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but I wasn't. I wasn't. That's exactly what I expected, and that's why you're single. That's probably at first I was just like, oh, somebody broke his heart. Maybe that's. I think. I mean, that's just who he is. And even his whole family it was a little rough around the edges, a little crass. So
yeah.
in turn he is too. But yeah, I was over him. I'm just like, we can skip this whole thing for real.
He was
Right.
crying in the car though. He was somewhere sulking. You could see it in his face. His face looks a little sad and like
And
he
it
been
in red. Hmm.
yes,
He
but he
did look
still
red.
can't be vulnerable. He still got to be a little asshole like y'all was saying. He just got on my nerves. Even his friend was looking like, bruh, like really,
Like, what did
like
you learn from the situation? He couldn't even say what he
Nothing.
actually learned.
Production. Are you serious
Right.
right now?
Production.
Yeah, I would
And
have let
then
yeah.
him.
I
I would
don't
have
like
let.
how
I'd be
he
like, let
was
me
trying
get
to
my
put
sandwich to
down.
go.
I feel like he was trying to put down
Like
Olivia in the
sandwich to go.
process.
Hmm.
You know.
But that's
Mhm.
what he been doing, April. He's
The
still
whole
mad.
time.
He's yeah.
Yeah. And it's like
Yeah,
they
and I
both
don't know
have
what
their
how he
faults.
could have. How could he possibly have thought it would have went any other way? I can't say I see sad. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he just wanted to toy with her a little bit longer. But I find it hard to
No.
believe he was sad. I don't know if I'm getting sad. I'm still getting asshole. And I don't know if it what we saw on his face was that hurt, or was that just, I feel defeated, or I failed in front of America. But I don't know if he really
No,
wanted that girl like that, because he gave her hell the whole damn time.
I
His
kind of
facial
see through all the
expression.
Maybelline though. Yeah, I kind of see through all the Maybelline. I really think that I'm telling you, from like the points that they had, and they were kind of tender, like, and they were showing like when he rubbed her and he always hugged her, he would always do the rub,
Yeah.
right? And when he would talk to her, and he would say, "Well, I don't know if you know me, and I don't know if you understand me." That part was okay. You're lack of communication, but then it also makes me think now that what Olivia was saying is true. I want the Brett that's off camera,
Right.
not the Brett that's on camera. So
Right. That's
this
being a jerk. That's
exact
being
that's
a
being a
jerk.
jerk,
That's
because
being
that's the one.
sarcastic.
Exactly, because that's the one when they were showing the little side cameras that they weren't talking to us. That's when we saw them hugging. That's when
Hmm.
we
Mhm.
saw her laying up against him. That's when we saw all of that type of stuff. I think
Yeah.
he
I just
missing.
hate that he wasn't able to be vulnerable. I actually feel like he should have finished the whole experiment. Like, I hate when people leave in the middle of it. Like, what's
Hmm.
Hmm.
the point of that? You know what I mean? Even poor Henry done stayed
I
through
was
the whole
about to. I was
experiment.
just about to say, if Henry could stay, anybody could stay.
And
Henry
Olivia
stayed under
is not as
duress.
bad. Olivia is not as
No,
bad as Christina at all. And so
at
I feel
all.
like she could have tried a bit harder.
Yeah, he ain't there under duress no more, Belinda. He there because he like, I'm about to finish this race. I'm about to finish what I started, and he
What?
said it. But every time that girl talked at that retreat, that fool like this. Nope. He was
But
like,
he said
no.
that she told him, if you leave, I'm going to release this text or whatever, which she doesn't even have.
Yeah,
But I think he kind of just feels bad for her. Like, I think that he is a little bit of a pushover, so he would stay even though he knows she doesn't have his text, and she doesn't have any way to blackmail him. He still would
because
just
he's
stay because it's so
nice.
important to her, right?
No,
To
it's not
her.
important to her. It's he stands so she can have a place. She is
No, see,
homeless.
Well, we've been
no.
saying she's homeless, right?
Well,
Absolutely.
So
Which
if
is why
he's
she why she's
if he
trying to
leave,
make
she
him
got to go
stay,
to the car. So he trying to stay
right?
them couple of last little days so she can at least sleep in a bed. You know.
I think he's trying to finish. Look, I think he's trying to finish his mission that he got,
Not mission.
he on the spectrum a little bit. So he had to stay with, no, he had to stay with what he committed to do. And so
Yeah.
he had said, he thought, I can't wait till this is over. He said that. So he's just trying to finish his assignment.
Make sure
Right,
his
because
stuff
he's a
working right. He
recruiter.
ain't never lied.
He's a
Yeah.
recruiter, so he understands the concept of finishing the task.
I can't
Right. And I
stand
feel like if we could just
any of
go back to
y'all.
Brett, I feel like Brett should have at least given Olivia that. Let's stay the full time. I know it was past the eight
Yeah.
weeks, right? But the experiment is not over. Let's stay all the way till the end and
Hmm.
see this out. You
Mhm.
know.
I
Mhm.
agree. He
Mhm.
didn't have
Mhm.
he didn't have to take everything. He
And the
didn't have to take
food.
the food in the Frigidaire though. He didn't have to go there because your cat got in a little fight. You want to pout and pack up,
And he
and
took the
then
food out the cabinets,
and
Brett.
left the glasses that she brought him.
Petty.
Boo,
That was
petty,
petty.
Patty. Oh, that was
That was
petty, Patty.
So wait a minute
Yeah.
before we navigate away from Brett. So we
Hmm.
gonna talk about the elephant in the room with them just randomly having a table outside on the street, and there were no other tables.
Oh,
Did
And
y'all
then
that's
it
peep
started
that?
because of
raining on
COVID.
them. And then it
That's
started
because
raining on them.
of COVID. Now, come on, Lovey.
Talking about that
During
sandwich.
this time, and I don't know what it's like over there, but if y'all was here in California, people that made we can't eat inside, so they done
Yeah,
made the street, the
they done
sidewalks,
blocked off the streets. Yeah,
they
Okay,
blocked off
but
the
when it started
sidewalks, the
raining,
streets, everything.
they went back inside.
well, that's
Right,
because
but it's
production. He
nobody
probably
in
didn't want
there.
them inside. Yeah.
Right, because you see, it was no customers in there. In none of those restaurants,
Hmm?
they have no customers inside. So they probably wanted them outside. Because if you can even see when Woody and them ate, they was outside. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So maybe because it started raining, they let them film inside. But
Mm-hmm.
everybody has been outside, or it's no customers inside at all.
I mean, I get
Yeah,
it,
they
but
was trying to keep that 6 feet.
it just seemed a little weird that it was just a random table just outside.
Hmm.
I was like, okay.
Look, Lovey, they
Right.
trying to work it out around this
Right. They
COVID
doing the best they
situation.
can. Because I thought about that. I was like, dang, like they probably done tested everybody. Poor little Woody's granny probably had to get tested. And
You
Go
know, they
through the
Right,
whole
did.
because
little
they out on the
process.
porch, ain't they?
Yeah,
Mhm.
everybody like they like we're not
And,
filming inside, and we're gonna be far away from y'all as possible.
and did
Yeah.
Woody's granny say something about she was married? Did y'all peep that?
Yes, I
Yes.
peeped that
So
too.
is
No,
she?
Did he
Woody
pass away
alluded
though?
to it.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Is
Yeah,
she
he was
is
like,
she
you
no,
married?
currently married? But she
cause
said, "Cause I have
Woody,
to." Right, Woody? I mean,
no,
Levy.
Woody alluded. He was like, you've been married for years.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, first off, if she married, why you living there?
Why you? That's the
So,
first thing I said. I was like,
mm,
But he
is
never
Pop
said
Pop
I
a
live with the
longshoreman?
granddaddy or the
And
husband or
he said his
nobody, right?
grandparents. He mentioned his grandparents when he was talking
He
to
did say he wanted his
Barbara.
grandparents' love. He did say he
Yeah,
wanted his
he
grand.
did
But
say
I'm
I
that.
like,
thought
but
that
did the
I thought
grandfather
Pop Pop was
die though?
passed. That's what I said. I thought Pop Pop
Yeah,
had passed.
but I thought the grandfather had passed. Like that's what that was the vibe that I got. Like even though we're
Hmm.
saying that she's been married for years, I'm thinking whoever it was has passed away.
mm,
I thought so,
okay.
but
And
she was speaking more in the present tense, though.
yeah, I thought so too. And then she was holding on to that drink, honey. I was
I
like
ain't
that
mad
drink
at
with
her.
that big ass straw.
I ain't mad at her. I was wondering what kind of hunch punch they done made up over there because I'm trying to go sit on the porch with her. I'm like, I need to
Right.
sit out. Oh, but did you peep? She got lashes on and everything.
Yes, baby, I saw
Hmm.
them lashes through them
She
lens.
had the
Okay,
lashes on. She had the wig and they put her little band around it just in case
with
it
the
wasn't
clip,
lined up right in the front.
with the
Yes,
clip.
baby. You
Yeah,
ain't ready for Woody Granny. Y'all ain't ready for Woody's Granny.
I wasn't ready for Woody's Granny Wiglet because that Wiglet was way too much.
you leave
I
Y'all ain't
Granny's
wasn't
ready
ready for
for
wiglet
the
it.
alone.
Wiglet.
Fancy.
Okay.
Grandma Woody was fancy.
Yes, she was
Did
sassy Granny, honey.
did you say Flancy?
I meant fancy, but yeah, no, she was nice.
Oh Lord, I was like, okay, Granny with the drink. I see you, girl.
Okay, I ain't mad at her. Let's go outside and have a talk.
Okay. All
I was
right.
here
Well,
for it.
since we already here with them, Iva.
You know that's my couple. I like them.
So, what do we have to say about their last conversation before the episode ended?
The what, the 100% or the 50-50 or
His 80, his
his
80,
80
close to
pushing
going to
towards the
100.
100, and she's still at 50-50.
Mhm. Mhm.
Well, I mean, she's still not giving her all, but I I think that she had a good talk though with her homie, and then she had a good talk with us because she's saying, I'm thinking about telling Woody I love him, y'all. I've been thinking about this, but I don't know why she keep like holding back all the way on him, and he did kind of say, "Hey, if you say you don't want to be with me, I might flash off." I was rolling.
He
I
sure
was
And
like,
did.
that he
"Oh,
was not playing at all.
at
He was
all,
playing
at
no
He
games.
was
all,
But then
serious.
you're gonna
at
see that
all."
that little mean streak that his family was talking about.
He was serious.
So
Well,
I
But
he
get it.
told her. He
I
communicated.
feel as though he has every right.
He
Because
did.
again, I feel as though she has not given as much as he has.
Yeah,
And
she
you damn
hasn't.
right. I've given so much of myself for you to only come back and tell me, hey, I don't want to be with you. Hell yeah, I'm a flash.
Well, okay, there's a catch 22 to that though, love, because you can't make somebody feel how you feel. Even though yes, I'm telling you I love you early, that's trying to give you the inkling or like, okay, it's okay to love and it's okay to do this. If she's coming on too strong in certain points, then she could kind of calm him down and let him know. I don't know how she's still at the 50-50 part of the love though. That just kind of
I
got
don't
me
think
because
she is.
I don't think she
She
is either. I
not.
think that was a front, right? So, like, why
Hmm.
are you telling him this? And I mean, what are you telling him in behind closed doors to where he knows that it's okay? Because right now he's like, we don't have any issues, and she even kind of said with her homie, we don't have any
I think
issues.
she was just saying that.
Hmm.
Well, but
I
why you
think it
gonna
was. I
say that
think
to
once
him, though,
again, though,
April?
that's these folks again trying to play hard to get and trying to
Right.
keep up that little wall to keep you in place, which we're gonna get into the whole woman trauma that I'm
In
sick of.
place.
Everybody
Oh
on this
Lord.
damn show put me in my place. Bitch, be in your place on your own. Why a man
Right.
gotta always be trying to put
Oh,
your
I know
grown
what
ass
you're
in your
talking
place? I'm
about.
so sick of that shit.
What?
Right.
Like
Why?
all
Why?
y'all damaged ass
I
heifers.
Why
I
we got
know.
to? Why I need you to put me in my place? Why would I want to put you in a position to make you
You
want to
Right.
have
put me
to.
in my place?
Right. Why
But
we
I
always gotta
told
be starting
y'all,
off talking crazy?
Dysfunction.
yes,
That's
it
what they
is.
would see.
Dysfunction,
And I
trauma.
told y'all she craved discipline. I told y'all that. So
You was right.
America. Yes,
She
yes.
said it when she
I
said it.
said it
You came
early.
into my mind. I was like, I was right this whole time.
Yeah. She craved discipline.
Look
Her
at him.
own
Why
homie
somebody gotta
even
cuss
said
you
it.
out and treat you crazy if you didn't all of a sudden, ooh, I love him. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah. I
That's
need
ridiculous,
to
to be honest.
know. I need to know. And you've been around Amani too long because now you're talking slut. And then he's taking them little dibs. Yes, America, we done passed Amani and Woody. We are now on Miles and Karen's ass. So when she hit the little thing, what she said, well, you have a little growing up to do. And he was like, oh, shit. That part, you walked right into that. Okay, enough with the childish digs. I thought about Belinda with that one. I was like,
Right.
oh, she
Right.
went there.
Kiddo.
I
I'm
done
like,
threw her
you know
damn
what?
foot on the
Right.
floor and been like, rub your own foot, boo boo.
She
Rub
pissed
your
me
Right.
own
off with
foot.
that. Talking about kiddo.
She did.
Oh,
She did. Karen
I'm
always
like,
does
all of
these
them. You
digs on
talking
him
your
all the time.
all the time. And why does everybody keep saying, I need this man to put me in place? And then at first I was gonna say it was black woman trauma, but apparently this shit go deep with all goddamn women because stupid ass Christina said the same damn thing.
right. She
I'm like,
said that too.
all
I was
y'all
like,
want
what?
all of them. What the hell?
What's wrong? I don't need nobody put me in my place. So
Not at
I don't
all.
understand that at all.
What it's gonna
All right.
do is make me lose it. Be like, oh, whoa, whoa, who the hell you talking to? That's what's gonna happen. I don't need
Right.
that. I want
You
to
gonna get
respect
it.
you because I want to respect you. I don't need you to snap on me and now all of a sudden I'm in love. That's crazy.
Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
gonna get a
Right.
check this out. Fucking with
Right.
me. Check
Right.
this out.
Whoa, whoa,
You gonna get
boo.
a right. You go, oh, what happened? You right, you gonna get one of those.
Right.
You gonna have an adverse effect, sir. I don't think you ready for that.
Yeah. What was it just me or was Karen talking when she was talking to her friends? I was sitting there confused the whole time. She was talking to her friends and they're trying to tell her how nice Miles is. Like everybody has been saying that to her. And she still continued to act like, well, I need him to be his genuine self. I need him to be able to be a true man. I need him to be able to put me in my place. Like, are you kidding me? Like you have everybody around you telling you that this is a good man, he's a good guy, you guys can work, and she has all these reasons to want to believe that they can't work.
Okay.
Like you're looking
So
for a problem. And quit saying that he's not being himself. For 4 damn months,
Four
and
months.
there were not cameras the whole damn time.
Mm-hmm.
He is being himself. That's what you're going to get, honey. So if you
Mm-hmm.
And I,
don't like it, then leave.
Then leave. Then leave.
But don't keep on saying, "Oh, I'm waiting on the real Miles to show up." What do you think is going to happen, honey?
I'm
Right.
actually proud of Miles that now he is giving her a little pushback, and
Hmm.
he is saying that I don't know what I'm gonna decide. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I haven't seen enough to show me that you can be able to provide me what I need. Even though she says out of her mouth, I think I could be able to naturally give you what you need. When is she gonna do it?
Right.
When,
she
what?
made me cross my damn arms on my chest when she said that. Like she just know what she about to do. Boo boo, you haven't barely kissed this man. Your friends asked you if you kissed him, let alone screwed him. Well, we define kiss. No, heifer, you do not have to define kiss. What you have been doing is pecking.
And she always
So
says, it's a struggle for me. What? Why are you struggling?
Right.
because he not sledging her ass and throwing her against the wall like we said
And
earlier.
talking crazy to her.
Mm-hmm.
He gotta go ahead and hit her with the bitch one time. Hold up, bitch. Now you're gonna be in love.
She's gonna
Now
be
you
in
can kiss
love.
him.
How you gonna call me that? Oh my god, I can't believe you hungry. Right,
Right. But
right,
yet you crying. And
right.
then for his dumb ass to be like, the food is made with love. The food is made the way she like it because the heifer hungry too. That quit talking about that goddamn food. That food ain't got shit to do with this girl being here. She gotta eat too.
Right.
Quit
But
being
that's all
depressed
he
by that.
getting.
That's why
That's
we're
why
teaching
he
our
getting
boys
the
how to
co-
cook.
That's
We're
why
And
he
teaching
he
our
getting the
boys
said,
how to
COVID
cook.
15. That's why he getting the COVID 15 because that's all she doing is cooking.
Yeah, because he's
That's
chunky on
all.
them
he did get
confessionals.
chunky. And
He's
Yes.
full.
he said it's cooked with love, even though we ain't in love. So he said it out his own mouth.
It's not cooked
So
with love. It's cooked
so
the way she wanted because that's just how she cooked.
so let's
That she
go
cooked for the
here.
whole goddamn group. She loved them too. No, quit being impressed by that.
Let's
Ladies,
go
teach your
here.
men how to
Yes.
cook so they don't be impressed by no goddamn plate.
Right. That
Right.
part. Facts.
Let's go here. So I watched for the first time because I saw who was going to be on the panel. I watched The Unfiltered.
Oh, me
And
too.
thank
Me
you with Woody, Miles, and Pastor Cal.
And
And
Miles had an attitude, kind of.
hello,
Girl, he had an attitude.
and also Jamie with that blue dress. But
Why she on that same blue dress?
girl, I think it's
Somebody
just
please give her a new dress.
no. I think she's just taking. I think it's taking a life on its own now. I forgot to look on Twitter or look on something to see if they hashtagging the blue dress.
The
They
whole
have
when
to.
I said she been
They
doing that
have to.
from February until now, we in doggone.
Yes.
I think they filming in like August or June or whatever. That same dress.
Y'all
Yes,
gonna stop talking
and
about
now they're
Jamie's
in the
dress.
studio. Now
Right,
they're
but she
in
got
it
on
to
the
the
same
first.
dress.
Right, so now they in studio. She got on set. I say, yeah, that dress is taking a life of its own. I'm
What
just
is
gonna
going
let
on? Is
that.
it a uniform? What
She
the
went from
hell?
Zoom to in
No,
studio, same dress.
what's
Is
funny
they
is
changing clothes?
keeping it funky. I almost wore mine. I think I'm gonna wear mine for the live.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yes.
so because I was just feeling stupid like that.
We all gonna wear
But
blue.
so right, so in honor of Jamie. So when they're on there and they're talking about everybody's discussions and things like that, Miles was getting a little cocky. I mean, he was trying to be real cool with the we
Was.
this and the we that. Wasn't he, April? We
He
this
got
and we
attitude.
that. And then they were saying, well, what about, I don't know. When they asked him about Karen, I don't know. I said, oh,
Oh
do
no, yeah, he
tell.
got Karen. He got attitude. I mean, and they asked him
Yep.
specifically how he felt about certain things, and he said, How do you feel that Karen is a little anxious around decision day?" He was like, "I don't feel no kind of way. She always anxious."
Oh,
So,
Ooh,
and Pastor Carol cracked up. Pastor Carol said,
Ooh,
ooh.
I was
Yeah,
like,
he
"Ooh,
sure
Mouse
did.
he
fed
happy
up.
to see him step up. He probably
Mouse
like a
fed
daddy.
up."
Like,
He
thank
looked
God
cute
my
with his
son
little man
finally
weave
stood up.
too. I'm just playing. He didn't have a man weave. His hair is growing out, but he looked cute. He looked cute. His little face. He was always like, okay, Miles, okay. But yes,
Mouse had his hair nice, but he looked like he a little bit fed up with Karen.
yes, April was right because they were talking about, we ain't had. What did he say one time? April was something. We ain't had no sex, so I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
oh, I
And they
gotta
were like,
watch.
how are you feeling? And and Woody, you were giving such good advice, and he was like, yeah, because I don't know. Woody was kind of quiet a little bit, but it was
He
funny.
was.
But he was giving up a little bit of his ghost because they asked about Amani. Oh, I don't think Amani would be, she'd be upset. And Mouse was like, I think Amani would be mad. He said, no, I don't think my wife would be mad, bro. Like he was like checking him. I was like, stay in your seat, bro, real
Where
fast.
about your house?
Stay in your
Right.
marriage. Right. But
Mm.
yeah, when they
Right.
asked Miles his questions, so it's making me think. Like I think Miles might have towards his end, he might have bucked up a little bit, like we want him to.
I
And
think he did.
now, yes, and I think Karen is on the ropes. Like, wait, because
Because she
I'm
was nervous. She was nervous about
yes,
decision day. She was nervous about
yes,
decision day, and they asked him. Jamie asked him flat out, Miles, how do you feel that Karen is nervous about decision day? And he was like, I don't feel no kind of
I
way.
don't feel no
She
kind of way.
always
She
nervous.
Mm.
always nervous. Sure did.
Wow.
She always
Sure
nervous about
did.
He
decision day.
over it. I
And
was
Pastor,
surprised. I honestly thought that she was gonna try to have sex with him the night before decision day,
Before, me
Oh no,
too.
she
so that
got
he
her
would say,
bag. She got
Right?
her
"Bye,
Did you see how
shit
kiddo.
she was
Bye,
acting?
kiddo."
I
and
thought
got
that
out.
right. I thought that at least, and I don't even know why I always try to have hope for Karen, but I thought at least I thought on the way out, you know what I mean? Because when Amani and Woody left, they gave each other nice hugs, and Amelia and Bennett, nice hugs, kiss. I thought at least she would give him a nice kiss and hug before she left.
Mm-mm.
And he gave her a nice hug, rubbing her back and everything, trying to reassure her things will be fine. But she didn't kiss him or nothing.
Nothing, because she
Mm-mm.
is so not connected and has not tried to be connected with this man, not by any means.
Not at all.
And
I think it's her.
and honestly, I think that they're both going to say yes,
Me too.
but
I
then they're not
know.
going to
Hmm.
stay together.
They're gonna have a yep. They're gonna be just like that couple in Atlanta.
Mhm.
He
Yep.
just want to get some by now because if y'all know how he was talking to his boy, the first thing he said to Woody was, "And you know me." And Woody said, "Oh yeah, I know you. Y'all ain't had sex yet." He said, "Nah, and you know me." Come on now, we know what that means. We know what
Mhm.
that means.
You know I
So,
likes to get it in.
and they've
I
been
said
together
he
for
said he
4
very
months.
affectionate. He said I'm
Oh
very
my gosh.
affectionate. You know what I mean? He likes hugging. He likes all that. But I like that he has been telling her. He even said that on their last dinner. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, I need you to be able to be happy when I'm here, want to cuddle up with me on the couch. Like he was laying it out there to her. And I feel like she
And
just
then
be confused. She just
and
be
then she
thinking,
had the
What?
nerve to tell a friend she don't know what he want. How Sway? Because I know what he want. He done told
right.
you
Because she ain't
several
listening.
times.
Yes, because one thing you can never fault Miles on is that he has not been upfront and honest from the gate.
He
He
has
Yes.
told you
communicates
everything he
well.
want. He done gave you the whole playbook, boo.
He
You just
told you
ain't
on the
took your turn.
Communicates
honeymoon
well.
that he had depression. You should have known. And then, key point, when his homie came over and it was Sunday fun day and they was wondering whether they should have tequila
Blake,
before
I like Blake.
in the morning.
Blake, can we pause for a moment for Blake? Because
Oh
he looked
Lord Jesus.
beautified.
He was
He,
You
cute.
know,
he
Blake,
was look.
I think
that
he
was
go
Blake
with the sister.
Blake. It is. That's the sister's husband.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
sister husband.
husband. Oh well,
Yeah.
Yes.
but
Y'all
Blake got a
remember
nice
that?
little smile.
Ah,
But you know
he
the
did.
he had. I
A
was like,
nice
Blake, your mama
smile.
done spent some good money on your braces, baby. Yeah, he had some nice teeth. I was like, oh yeah, that is straight, very
Yeah,
good,
that's the
good
sister's husband.
orthodontist.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
liked
So
him too. I
yeah.
liked Blake too. He seemed like he was a good friend to Miles, but Miles has been saying he communicates well, and Miles has been telling her from the beginning exactly what he wanted. And he
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
said it again when they was having their dinner before decision day, exactly
Mm-hmm.
what he needs. And I'm just wondering off camera, like what does she say or do? Because she has to be doing something that's keeping him kind of holding on. Because I feel
No,
like
she's not. She's
No.
not.
He hanging on.
No,
He hanging on because Woody is good.
I think
mm,
he hanging on just because that's just who he is, and he's hoping that it's gonna happen. But hell, off camera, remember he said she dumped the clothes in the chair and then
That's what I
sat
was
on the
getting
he
arm
was
of
to.
the
mad
chair
about
as
that.
opposed to
That's
sitting by
that's what
me.
I was that's what I was getting to.
Right, I would
That's
have
where I
lost
was
it
going.
too.
That's
That's when he
gangster.
bossed up on her.
Yes, exactly. That's when he bossed up on her. That's yeah, that's what I was getting to. That I couldn't believe that that's what you saw. He was like, "You want to sit by the clothes on the arm of the chair instead of sitting by me?"
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd have bossed up on her too. I'd have been like, "Check, she'd have got to check this out for real. Check
Right,
this
you
out,
ain't got
boo."
to worry. And that's when I would have left.
Right.
Nope. I'd have went in that second room. I'd have been pleasuring myself real loud in front of her ass too. Oh,
That's
I
real
have anger
spiteful. But
issues. It
I wouldn't be
is.
mad. I wouldn't be mad if he did.
No, I
Cause
got
Hmm.
she
anger issues.
All right. Well, I found myself as I was watching them, tension rose. I saw it on my face. I was like, oof, oof, okay.
When
But
you was
then when
watching which couple?
I'm on,
Karen?
no, Karen and Miles.
Okay.
But when I will watch Amelia and Bennett and Amani and Woody, I'm just like, oh, they bring a smile to your face. Instantly bring a smile. But those two, oh my God, just I'm so over Karen. I want to smack her. I just want to run over her toes. Period.
Not
Okay.
I
her
agree.
But
toes.
what I will point out is that I don't know if you guys noticed this, but for all of the conversations that the couples or the individuals had with their friends, Olivia's friend was the only one that held that person accountable. Well, what did you do to play a role in where you are right now? No one
Mm.
else asked that question.
Maybe because her relationship ended. Well, I feel like
Hmm.
well, it seems like Brett's friend was trying to keep him accountable of his stuff.
He was. He was
Yeah,
aware
Well,
that Brett was full of shit.
He was
he
dodging
was.
everything.
He did. He knew.
well, okay. All right. Well, okay. All right, too. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. All
And
right.
both
I
And
of
get
those
it.
were the
Now I was
couple.
disappointed in Karen's friends, her little
Yeah.
yes women. Like
Yes.
y'all know you,
No,
and they were tap dancing like
They
a
were
mug. I
trying.
was
They
like,
were
quit
trying to
tap
give it to
dancing.
her a little bit. They did tell her. They said that you guys could work, but the way you are now, it probably can't. They did
but
tell her that,
but
and they said that he was a good guy.
that long haired one though, she tried it for a little bit because she was trying to do nice at first and be, but then she was like, "Well, is he really? I mean, you don't have like any issues, and he don't." Okay, calm down. Like you were the one that gave him some good advice when he asked you about her. That was the one that he was asking about her. The one with the long hair.
Mhm.
Yeah. So for her to try to, turn a little bit or act funny on him, I thought that was for the
They
camera.
they should know they friend, and they know that she
Mhm.
uptight and how she be acting. So, you know. I mean, I'm glad that Karen, she was, for the most part, she didn't have really bad things to say about Miles. She does try to continue to question his masculinity, which is just ridiculous. Like, he
I'm
knows how to
over it.
communicate. You want him to not know how to communicate, like, and say what he needs?
Trauma
You know what I mean? So,
again. You damaged. You so damaged. Like,
Mhm.
go get some help. That's what I want you to do. I want you to go get some counseling. And I want
Mhm.
you to know what a healthy relationship looks like and what healthy
Mhm.
communication looks like. Because apparently, somebody, you don't want to be like, who hurt you? Who fucked you up? Because you are fucked up.
That part.
It's what's his name? What do we call him? Montavious?
Yes, Quandravius or whatever the hell his name
Quadravia,
Yeah,
is.
Quadravius.
Quandravius.
Quadravia.
Sick of that. Like,
You know who
golly,
else?
girl.
You know who else friends with to me was hating, kind of getting on my nerves was Bennett. Like, his friend was
Okay, well let's go.
hating.
Yes.
Yes.
His
Oh,
friend was a hater.
Haters, come out and play.
what
His
He
gutter?
friend
been damaged too. You like, who hurt you?
What
looking
Right.
like
gutter?
looking like the whole turtle that you used to draw in the Jet magazine. He looked real funny. I said, you got the nerve, sir. Do not make that face
Oh,
anymore, snapping turtle.
You
He was
know
so
he lives alone. He is single.
he
Okay,
was so
Thaddeus.
extremely.
he was so
Thaddeus.
mad.
Tad.
Thaddeus.
Okay, with your black mouth and your jacked up teeth, and you just
Ugh.
oh
Mm. Right. And he
woo
was a hater. He was a hater. He
bona
was he
fide.
was real negative. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Hella negative. I'm like, are you serious? You see, this man is obviously happy with this woman. And you can't
Right.
even
Mm-hmm.
be happy for me at least for 5 minutes or play it off. Even the other friend, I mean, you could tell that he was with Bennett. He was with him, he was rolling with what he was saying. But then he let Tad, because I'm gonna call him Tad, because that's how he was acting like a damn tadpole
Not
in the
Tad.
swamp. Okay, that's what it looked
Right,
like. That's what the
right.
hell he looked like. He come from the
He
damn
did. I
swamp.
told you. I
Okay,
told you he looked like a
like
little
he was in
Mm-hmm.
the
snapping turtle.
Princess and the Frog. Okay, um, so Bobby, that's the friend's name. So the other guy, the one who looked like he was Bennett's brother. Because
He
I was like,
looked
is
like
that his
Bennett's
brother?
Mm-hmm.
twin brother. That's what
I
I'm saying.
thought
He
he was
looked like
Bennett's
Bennett's twin
brother.
brother.
I was
I
like,
thought he was
oh,
Bennett's
we
brother.
we
He
got a
looked like his brother.
we got a Freddie Mercury contest going on here.
Mustache.
We are the champions.
Okay, but yeah, but even he kind of drank a little bit of the Kool-Aid too when Tad was talking. And I was like, no, 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 Bobby, don't go there. Stick with how you were talking, okay? You were with
Mm-hmm.
Bennett. You was all with him. You were all for the experiment. Okay, great. But then here go hating on ass Tad. I was like, dang.
I'm
I mean,
sick of these
he
people,
was
and
the
it's
negatives. Oh my God,
right.
he was hitting it hard.
And I'm sick of these people that's talking negative of the marriage itself at this stage. Like, look,
Yes.
we already got married. Now, you want to tell me your thoughts and feelings before I married somebody at first sight? That's then go ahead. But now we 4 months in, it's too late. This is my
Right.
wife. I'm gonna go with her to wherever she going. So the point of you telling me I shouldn't go makes no sense at this point.
Right. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
asking you questions by this point. I'm not
Right.
really asking you, I'm asking you opinion on this, not whether I should stay or go. I'm just saying, hey, this is what's about to happen. What do you think? Keep your
Right.
information in context, please. Whatever you trying to give me, Tad is not helpful.
Right.
Right.
Not
And
by
he was
any means.
talking about you ain't really faced nothing. You haven't faced no adversity. You haven't done this or that. Like, he was going
You don't
in.
know this person. We've been living in under each other for the last 4 months. Why? Why
And
don't
we
I
was
know her?
quarantined together. I've been with her every
Right.
day.
We
So
quarantined together. You're right.
right, it's different. And I feel like he was almost mad that Bennett
Yeah.
said I don't have no problems with her. Like, everything is
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
good. That even
Mm-hmm.
made him more mad.
Mm-hmm.
He was even
Mm-hmm.
more pissed. Right. What you mean you don't have no problem?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Ugh.
So here's my thing though. We just gonna skip over Amelia talking about how she really just love everybody and she came on the show to get a reality
That
show
was wrong.
experience.
I
Oh.
I'm
was
like
it should
Amelia.
be
We
wrong.
don't tell everything.
He should have let her have
Yeah.
it. That was wrong.
I
But
was
He felt
like,
it though.
I thought that was TV editing. I like Amelia for real. You
I
didn't
can't
even
believe
pray.
she
You,
told him that.
but she did. But still, even if she did, she didn't even finish it by saying, "But I fell in love with you,
right,
and it happened, and it was
right.
great, and so I'm glad
No,
I did
no,
it." She didn't
no.
even do
She
none of
made it
that.
worse. She made it
Yeah.
worse by saying, "I fall in love with everybody." So it could have been anyone. She made it worse. I was like, Amelia, stop
I was
talking
like, "Are we
right now.
getting back at him because he didn't write his letter about you last week, or what are we doing?" Because that's a
I
petty
forgot
get
about
back, ma'am. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
petty
yeah,
get back,
yeah.
ma'am. Is that what we
Because she
doing?
basically was like, "Oh, it could be anyone, and I would have been fine. Like, I love
Yeah,
everybody. I knew I would have fell in love easy anyway. What, Amelia? Be
And you
quiet.
could have
yeah.
put a. Didn't she say you could put a snowman on there and I would
Yeah.
love it?
Yes,
That was wrong. That was wrong. Like,
so
don't
it
Serious
concerns
too.
me.
let her. He
Yeah,
should
because you
never
know what?
had that.
Yeah, Bennett is such a he's kind of black and white too. So I could easily see him saying no next week. I'm gonna be honest because I know he a little petty too. I could see him saying no because he's like, well, you want me to move across the world and you would have fell in love with anyone, and now I'm questioning your whole thing because he calls her to the mat. Remember, and before he was like, oh, you happy? We had that whole conversation before, so it I was 100% sure. Now I'm gonna give it about an 80 because I know Bennett can be a jerk too, and he'll come in
He
hard and be
can.
like, I ain't gonna do it. You never
I
know.
didn't really, to be honest, I didn't really like the flip of the coin game they was playing. That would have rubbed me wrong. Can y'all
Yeah,
keep
me
talking
too.
about? I would have been
Ooh.
like, can you stop talking about this flip of the coin? Because
Yeah,
that's
they
gonna be
dragged
totally
that.
different.
They dragged that. You should
I
have
don't like
stopped at the
that.
first one. Yeah, you dragged that a little bit too
Right.
long. I was
Ain't
like,
no more flipping coins. We
uh
here
uh.
now. What you mean?
Because he
Right.
was like, so I'm gonna do it too, right? And she was like, well, no, because then they came with the odds. It'll be winning for. Oh yeah, the odds. Woohoo!
I don't play
Oh,
like that, boo. We're not playing.
mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No,
y'all
no.
dragged that.
Mm.
Oh, Amelia,
Wait, did y'all
why?
peep this? And I really, once I looked at this, I said, I know, probably Belinda probably didn't peep this. Okay, now when Bennett had to leave, he was leaving for his overnight or whatever. He went from his sleep dress and just put his clothes right on,
Yes, he did.
and no shower,
Hell,
no
he
nothing happened. He went,
went
he
from
just
his
went from the bed,
clothes
from
to
his
his
pajamas to his
dress.
clothes. It was no shower in between.
I don't think he's washed the sleep dress. His sleep dress probably smell like holy hell because he wears it every night. Is it like
Every
Charlie Brown's
night.
blanket?
Every night he
Yes.
got up out that bed, and she had on that full onesie with the crown and stuff on, and he
We
got out
had
the bed
we had
and he put
Katy
on his
Perry and
girl,
Freddie Mercury going to bed.
and he got out that bed and put on them shorts and got ready to go on and leave. No shower took place.
No, no, no. What we keep talking about is hygiene. They ain't told no lies yet.
Both of them, cause I know they funky. You can't you
But then he
you
got the
can't
nerve to
tell
hold
me
his
they ain't
mouth. You
funky.
like,
Did you
so you want the
peep
house
that
to be
when they
cleaner than your body?
did you peep that when they went camping and they said what toothbrush should we bring? The red
Yes.
one or the blue one?
Yes.
Which means
Yes.
they
Both? Is that too
sharing
much?
that
They
toothbrush.
sharing it.
Yes, just like they sharing
Nasty.
their socks.
That's nasty.
Just like they sharing their socks. I could see them living in a commune, can't you? Where they have to shovel manure and stuff for power, and they have to live off the earth or what they grow. If they don't grow nothing, they
Amelia
don't
gonna be
eat.
delivering the
Can't you see
babies.
that?
Yeah, she gonna be
Right.
the
She gonna
doctor
be
on
the
the yeah,
doula.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I see.
yeah.
I definitely see it. I'm telling you, I see it. And that's why he's like, well, I'm gonna come back every so often, and I'm gonna be at my little house because I have things going on. What do you have going on, sir? What? What do you
Writing
have going
poems,
on?
writing shows, girl. He a playwright. Get it right.
Girl, bye.
You need to make pumpkin crowns.
He better fax
Duh.
them pages. He better fax them
Oh my
pages.
God! Not
He
the
better.
pumpkin crown, Katy
You gotta
Perry.
make pumpkin sprout. Come on now, you play way too much about Bennett. He is the next August Wilson, girl.
Kind
Get
of
it
not
together.
at all. No. August Alsina maybe, but not August Wilson. Where she be singing her songs. No.
I
He is a
cannot.
serious playwright, and it's about the show business. It's the business of the show or whatever they were going back and forth about.
Girl,
So,
he better be with the business that pays him, and that's being Mrs. Amelia. You better cut
Oh,
it out. I said it.
well, then
I
there's
said it.
that. So,
Then
did you
there's
discuss
that.
Christina and Henry? Okay, let me just go back and make an
Is that her
observation.
daddy? Is that her daddy?
That that cameraman is tired of faking to be her friend. He like, I'm supposed to be behind the camera. He is part of production. And he is tired of
yes,
being her
he is a
fake
fake
friend.
friend. He is a fake friend.
That little
There
man
was
just be happy to
nothing.
sit down and eat.
I was like, is this one of your passengers?
I didn't know who that man was. Where did he come from that she was talking
That's
to?
supposed to
I
be her
thought
little
that was her
friend.
daddy.
That's her
But
friend,
you know what?
girl.
No,
That's her
nobody
friend.
walked her down the aisle, so I don't know who that guy was.
I was about to say, I thought her mama did. Her mama didn't.
Her mama did walk her down the aisle. Yeah, her
Yeah, her
mama did.
mama. Yeah, her mama walked her down there because remember she shooed her mama away like flies, and her bridesmaids. So that's making me think now. Maybe do your bridesmaids live out of state and they weren't able to come? Because how come we never seen them again?
Because they were actors and actresses too. They stand
Right,
in.
right,
I can't even
right.
remember who did she. Oh, she had her guy friend that came over to the party. That was
So
like,
where he
who did
at?
she have?
Why wasn't
Right.
he
So
talking
where
about
he
your
at?
final decision? Because this man is tired of talking to you.
Because he said I don't
Faking.
want to do it. He said I told her ass last week I don't want to. I don't want to do it. Or he told her ass a couple weeks ago I'm not coming back on there.
Or they
That's
don't want to keep using the same friend to let us know she ain't got no friends.
Nah.
well, then they needed to change Henry's friends too, because he had that same hating ass friend. I don't believe that they're married. Bitch, you said that at the wedding, ma'am. We
You're
knew.
not gonna keep
We
talking bad about her because I'm here for her, and that is gonna be Henry's wife.
go by. Go
And I'm so
by.
sick of her. I
That
think
is about to
that
be Henry's wife, his whole wife. I need y'all to
I'm
get
sick
it
of her
together.
though
Don't
because
disrespect his wife.
she
But
acts as if she wants Henry, but
thank
because
you.
she's always negative, you know what I mean,
Thank you.
about from the day of the wedding. But it's like, do
Thank
you
you.
want him or not? You've been friends with him all this time. How come y'all ain't dated or nothing? Like you
Because
just don't
he
want
is
him to be with
breaking. She waiting to see if something better come along, and if don't nothing else better come along, she'll marry Henry. Break in
Boo.
case of emergency. Boom. Everybody got one of them old
Boo.
dick in the box.
hen dog.
She
Hen
It's
said,
a
dog.
dick in the box.
Right.
It's a dick in the box.
Yeah, you supposed to keep the dick in the box. Everybody got a backup plan.
That's
He's
big
her
hen
backup
dog.
plan. Right. Big Hen Dog is a backup plan. So whenever she gets through with her crying ass,
Not hen
then
dog. I'm off
yeah.
y'all. I am off of y'all. Boo, I'm
That's what
off
they
y'all.
called him at the camping trip. Hen dog.
I know.
That's because he was Hen Dog then, because he had
He
the
was
upper
shooting them
hand. So
hen
he was
shot. He
giving her
sure
the
was.
business. You hear me?
And
"Oh my
I was talking
gosh."
bad about Karen last week, but I was rewatching it and she did take a shot with them. So I correct
Oh, she
myself.
did,
She did.
and she was still uptight, Betty.
Well, I think she's gonna need a couple of them shots before she come
And
be on
those
top
were
of
Her
that.
triple
ass will probably get
shots.
drunk and cry. She'll probably get drunk and cry over Quandravius. So no.
Look, he gone.
She
He
looks
had a
like she one of them
baby.
old sad ass. Because most type uptight people, no, don't think that the liquor gonna make her. She gonna get drunk and cry and be one of them that's getting on your damn nerves. No,
She
that wouldn't
does
even
look.
help.
I,
Like a
I,
sad drunk, don't she? Like she would be that friend where you be like, God, please don't get her none of that drink because I do not want to hear about her damn man trouble.
but I am mad that production still did not gift us with an Amani Karen conversation.
Right. I think
That
that
Yeah.
would
I
have been
don't think
too
Amani
real.
would
I
call
think
her shit. We already know she
right. That
won't.
would have been too real. Amani would call her out.
I
But
don't think
did you
so.
see?
I don't think so.
You don't think Amani would call her out on her stuff?
I think Amani called out the ones that were weaker than her, but with Karen, she
She
too busy.
called
I
out
guess for
Henry.
one too, right? She called out Henry, and she was all up in their business,
Mhm.
and she kind of called out Brett and was in their business. But I don't think she would have did that because she's trying to keep the peace with my man and his woman. You know what I mean? His friend's woman. So
Yeah.
if we became couple friends, I can't, really speak my truth about this because I could lose her as a friend, and now we got to still see each other. You know what I'm
Girl,
saying?
I don't care. I don't care. You see, what's the name didn't care. Woody didn't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Woody
I
like
will
y'all
say,
ain't fucking.
right. Woody and Amani did have a little pillow talk at the camp. And
Hello.
and what her name? Amani, she was like, I'm glad they were able to quarantine together because at least maybe they got to know each other a little bit better. And she was talking about Karen and Miles during their pillow talk.
I
Mm-hmm.
even thought about at the cabin with them winning the game that would prove to her that evidently you do know him. So can you please give him some ass? And even if you don't
Give him
give
a
him some
kiss.
ass, can you at least be affectionate towards this man? But it still did not work.
She didn't even give
That's
him a
how I
kiss.
know
They
that ain't
won.
it. You ain't in it. Just let this man go, and please don't tap no more his time. If they stay, I'm done. I'm not watching Ready to Fight this first fight no more.
You
If
a
they stay
lie.
together, I'm gonna be
She
so
lying.
irritated.
She
Get
I ain't
lying.
gonna
prepared.
watch no more this season. But
This season. If I tell you what's so
They gonna
funny,
stay together. I could
right,
almost bet they gonna stay. They gonna pick each other because Miles is too nice. So I know he's gonna pick her, right? And Karen,
right.
I think she's gonna now whether they stay together or not, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick each other. I'm pretty sure they will.
And I'm mad because how shady cameraman is gonna do it. They're gonna ask Miles first so we can hear his sap ass
They gonna do that.
yes, and then Karen gonna go and we gonna be like, is she saying, well, I don't think so, Miles? And we gonna be like, he don't
You
hit
know
you
they gonna
upside the
do
head
that
with
to
that
her.
damn paper, and he be like, oh, look all sad and walk off. I'd be like,
You
I
know they
think
gonna do that.
she might have to catch a fade. I'm gonna have to ask Blue Dress, can you give her this fade for me?
Blue
Cause
dress.
she needs one. But I was laughing at the little questions and stuff because for you not to be giving him any coochie, how you know he was born by the coochie and not C-section? How y'all know that part?
Who they probably guessed. Who knows?
Okay, well,
But I
good.
doubt they
I'm like,
even talk about anybody's
that's
coochie.
what I'm saying. Exactly. Especially when you telling him it's gonna be
They ain't
him
having
in
no
his
coochie
hand.
talks. That was wrong. That was
Boo.
wrong, wrong, wrong.
Oh, well.
Everything about that girl is just wrong. But you're right. I think they're gonna stay, and I think he gonna be sitting there just simping and
I think they gonna
still not
stay.
getting touched. He still got dry
I
eggplant.
know he didn't win 4 months. Maybe he just figured he can go on. Maybe go 6 months, go a whole year.
Oh
But
my God,
wait.
that's half a year.
But wait.
that's crazy.
We not
She
gonna talk.
deployed.
So stupid. We're not gonna talk about Christina crying at Henry
Oh
giving her
my
a
God.
compliment about her writing.
Oh my God.
And here we looking like this. What the?
She want to go off
Man,
so
that the
bad. He
two
was
of
holding her
y'all.
hand.
Wait, but Linda, did you see these two? These two
Yes.
started ticking. I'm gonna need for y'all to
That's because
stop
he
it.
holding it in. He like, again, I can't speak my piece because I really want to
Because
cuss her ass out.
he
He like,
didn't know
shut
what to
up.
do. He didn't know what to do with himself. He didn't know what to
He
do and she
didn't.
started crying.
He
Lord, he
was
got
like,
confused.
"Thank
He
God
was
I got this
confused.
glass of wine in my hand because I'm gonna chug this. I'm gonna
I'm
keep
about to,
chugging this."
man. And when they showed that flashback about, I'm not needy, I'm not this, I'm not that, I just knew what he was going to say. And they showed from him, he started cutting him off. Well, Christina, and then I saw, so. Okay, but Christina, but, and then I saw, okay, well, Christina, he kept trying to answer. And she kept talking. She just cut her own self. Girl, go sleep in your car.
He
He's gonna
said,
say no, but she's gonna say yes. She's gonna say yes.
right. And then,
You see her trying to warm
then
up.
she gonna
That's
start
because she like,
crying.
oh shit, I'm about to be homeless. So I might as well go on and move into his little apartment, his little house.
You
But yeah,
know,
he's gonna say no. He can't wait to say fucking no.
he said that he can't wait. He just can't wait till it's over. He already said that.
And her bitch ass gonna be like, I realize I do love you. And she gonna get a
That's
little ugly ass cry. And he gonna be like, yeah, no. And then it's
yeah.
gonna be
He
he the
gonna pull
bad
a
guy.
Brett. No
Did y'all
thanks.
hear him? He said, I don't know what world she's in. I think we're in two different worlds.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
yes.
He over
Because I
her.
don't know
Said
what
He
world she's
over
in.
it.
Where she sees. I still see hope. He was like,
She said,
where,
maybe we go to
where?
therapy. Maybe we could do therapy and I still see hope. Y'all don't even sleep in the same bed. Like
No,
you
what
guys are at
killed
therapy.
me was when he was about to roll out and he walked across the hallway to her room and he went and she in the bed. She's sitting up in the bed with her phone. Hey. I was like, look at this roommate shit.
Is that shit ass crazy. That heifer crazy. Don't you
Married
stay
at
with her
first
because she gonna murder
roommate.
you. She
Yes,
crazy.
exactly. Married at first roommate. That's some shit that you
Right.
do when you roll out and you telling your roommate, okay, I'm about to be gone for some days. But
Right.
don't be looking out
Well, you
for
be
me.
safe.
Right.
And she was just like, oh, okay, well, see you on the couch.
Yeah.
You at the decision
Speaking of
game.
that, now I wonder if Miles gonna say no because he sure was wishing her the best. Like I ain't ever gonna talk to you again. Like he's like,
He was
and take
hugging her
care of
though and rubbing her.
yourself, and yeah,
He
because
was
he probably
rubbing
like
her
this is the
back and
last time I see this
everything.
bitch, and I'm glad. He like I'm gonna go ahead and then get in these DMs and dig out the best one, get all these prospects together because he was just like take care of yourself and da da da. I'm like yeah,
I need
I
Miles
think
to
I could
say no. I
I
need
I need
think
Miles
him
to
to
say
say no,
no.
please God,
I think
please.
inside Karen was feeling nervous. I think that she know that she done messed up. I think
Yeah,
she knows she has not been a good wife.
yeah.
And she probably on the inside is feeling like, okay, but I don't know how to bring myself back. Like it's gone, it's too far now. So
You should have went on and gave us some ass the night before decision day. That's what you could have did.
Girl,
she should
You
have
could have
done.
turned it right
something.
on.
Turned it. She could have turned the tables right around, real
Right
Right
quick.
around. And you
around.
should have pulled a whole romantic night. Let's go take a shower. I'm gonna come out and actually sit
Miles would
next to
have fell all the
you.
way out. He wouldn't knew what to do with himself at that point.
At
Right.
all. At
He would have been
all.
like, yeah, I'm good. But you're
He
not
I
even
don't
already
even
trying.
said,
You're not even trying.
I don't even think she knows how to do that because even when she was explaining to her friends, she was kind of like, he's the kind of person that wants me to be on him all the time, or like she was complaining
girl.
about it. She was complaining
But
about it, girl.
but he doesn't, and that's the whole thing. You don't
He
be on him
doesn't.
none of the time. So can you be on him
Right.
some of the time? Shit, we
Right.
like him more than you do, boo boo, and he on
A, li-
TV
Right.
for us.
a little bit at a time, something, Jesus.
Something. Something in
Shit.
return. Not a peck, not a old begrudging ass hug. Don't nobody want that.
And here he is rubbing toes, and he was like, "Would you like to?" He was
And
like,
And
putting
"What?"
she
your feet up,
asks.
He said.
asking for
He
it.
said.
She
He said, "Do I want
asks.
to?" He said, "Do I want to, or will I, or something like that." She
Yeah.
was like,
Uh-huh.
"Will you?" And he was like, "All right, I got you."
And he's still being nice. I got you. I'm gonna rub your feet, even though that's all I could get is your foot. That's the only part about you putting
That's the
over
only
there.
part of your body. I can't even get cuddle with you.
I
You
can't
rather
even
sit
get
on the
your
arm of the
shoulder.
fucking chair, but I
And
can
she
rub your
probably,
feet.
and for
Bitch,
her,
how?
that's probably intimacy. For her, she probably think I was being intimate. I let him rub my feet.
Ooh,
Rub
April, you
your feet.
sure right. No, I
Yeah,
let him. No,
I
she
I
let
sure.
him
let
rub
him
my
rub my
feet.
feet.
That's it.
Yeah, she done pissed me off even more. See, now
All
you
I
done made me
know,
mad all over again.
come next week when all of the NDAs is over, she better watch it because people gonna be on your man, girl. You better hold on to him
Yes.
real tight.
Yeah,
She
she
said,
gonna open up the
okay,
floodgates.
NDAs and Instagram accounts are unlocked.
Yes, they
Right.
Yeah,
are definitely
Because I
okay.
know his DMs is already blowing up right now.
yes, the
Mm-hmm.
So,
floodgates are about to open.
so yeah.
She should have been listening to that theme song. It's all or nothing, boo. It's all or nothing.
You and the theme song, you always go back to the theme
She
song.
always
It's
bring
all
up the
or
theme song.
nothing. It's all or nothing.
Right.
No holding back, no holding back. It's all or nothing, it's all or nothing.
People finna be
Telling
on her
you.
neck.
All right. Well, we have picked apart these four couples. Uh, next week is the end. Oh, what we gonna do?
Woo!
I know
I'm
I'm
so
kind of
ready.
nervous. I
Mm.
hope we got some juicy stuff to talk about, though.
Oh, we will. We got 2 days worth. So for those of you who are listening and watching, there's an episode on Wednesday, which is Decision Day. And then there's an episode on Thursday, which is, in fact, like a reunion where all the couples come back together and have a tete-a-tete with Kevin Frazier. I'm sure he's going to be the host again.
Do
Oh
we
my
gotta do
God.
him again? Cause he
I
pissed me off.
don't like
No,
him. He's
Kevin
not
Frazier.
good.
No,
I'd rather see the
no
blue
more
dress.
Kevin Frazier.
I
I'd rather
I'd
see
rather
the
see the
like
blue
blue
dress.
dress
I
than
like
than
him.
anybody.
Kevin
No,
Frazier.
no,
He
no.
is
Kevin
He
Kevin
got
got
okay.
messed up the last time when
no, he got
he
oppressed
went against
last time
Cole.
now.
No,
He
he went
he
against Cole. Fuck Kevin Frazier. We done.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
Way harsh,
yeah.
Ty.
What?
You went against Cole. You went against Cole. Don't do that. Not
how?
on
What'd
TV.
he
How,
We
Sway?
do?
don't
What'd he
show.
do?
You showing your what they say your slip is showing on TV.
Your
Wait,
slip
But
what'd
he
he
showing.
do?
helped to kind of jump on the little
Mike.
liar from last time. I didn't
Mike.
like that. No,
Mm.
no,
Um,
you be quiet and stay in black man code. Come on now, I don't play that about our black man. You do even if the nigga wrong as hell when we on
Mike was
TV.
probably lying through his lie.
I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. You pull it. We talk about this on the side, but don't you jump up
We're
with that.
talking
No.
behind closed doors, son. We talk about it
What you
later.
said.
Pa-
Right.
But
We right for right now.
Pastor Cal told Brandon know that he was out here showing his ass.
He was though. He is
Pastor
Brandon was
Cal,
and that came from
crazy.
a place of love.
Brandon had
Never
Pastor Cal
Frazier was
cussing.
on some old.
Brandon was
Yes, he
crazy.
did. Yeah,
See,
Brandon.
Pastor
Pastor
Cal
Cal
is a
had been wanting to talk to
man
him
of the
crazy.
cloth, so he has to
And I
tell the
say
truth.
Pastor Carl is so handsome. He be
Ain't he though?
Yeah,
Look at y'all
yeah.
say,
Ain't he though?
and you
That's
know
what I'm
it.
telling y'all. So if y'all watch,
After the pastor.
if y'all watch the filter, the unfiltered from last, I'm saying that when all three of them on a little panel, they was looking
Cute.
one thing. And
I was
Pastor
like,
Cal
oh,
had
black
the
man
suit
magic.
on, and he had the green his green handkerchief, and he had on his green
Green
sock.
sock.
I was woo!
I was like, come on now,
I've
Pastor.
been,
I was like,
I
come
have been
through,
trying to fight
Pastor.
it for some seasons now. Cause there ain't
I
nothing
have
like an old
to,
man of some power, baby. You know I got it, love
honey.
you. You know I got a problem about that. I got it. I'm a
Yeah,
little
I
too
like me
fetish.
an old man. I don't know what it is. They be
I was like, come on now,
seasons.
Bishop. Looking all nice.
Right,
Come through,
Bishop.
Bishop.
right,
Come through, Pastor.
right.
He was with it.
Oh
I
my
said,
Yeah,
oh God.
gosh.
yeah, yeah. I was
Mm.
here for it.
I cannot with either of y'all. Y'all are hilarious. It's I don't know what. Oh my gosh. All right, ladies. We'll just put a button in there right there. Cause y'all didn't mess me up with this whole Pastor Cal and the enamoration. Is that a word?
Baby,
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
the
Unfiltered
pastor
last
got it.
week was cute.
Thank,
All three
thank
of the whole couch was cute.
the whole couch. Even Jamie, even little blue dress was like, oh,
Y'all
during
ain't
the
gonna keep
what is this
calling her
like during?
blue dress.
You
Let me
devil with
watch
the blue.
this episode. Let me go watch this unfiltered.
She is devil with the blue dress on. She was definitely talking about, ooh, during the commercial break, we were talking about their sex lives. What did she say, April? She was blushing. She was blushing. I know they was
Cause she
talking.
had all that chocolate on the couch.
She
She was being
sure
blushy
did.
Mm-hmm.
too.
She
Pastor
sure
Cal
did.
was spitting. Pastor Cal was spitting knowledge. They was talking about trash sex, and he said, if the sex is trash, then that means you trash.
Baby on trash. Yes. He said, and
Let
you
me go,
got it.
love. We got to go
Right.
watch this.
Right,
Pastor
Belinda, we
Pastor
gotta go
said,
watch it and then we gotta chit chat
He
later
said,
on
you
about it.
gotta.
Yes.
If the
yes,
sex is trash, you was a part of the
you are
sex.
trash.
That means
Yes.
you is trash.
He sure did. He told him, he said, because you never know. He was talking to Miles. It might change different. You might start off missionary and it be okay. You be trash missionary. But then the next time you do something else and it's not missionary and you start learning each other. And here
Right.
go Woody on the other side talking about, if one of them trash, all y'all trash though, Pastor.
Right.
Yeah, I need to hear
Yes.
Pastor Kyle giving
It
the
was
sex
good.
tips, baby.
Yeah,
I was
when,
cracking up. It was
when
good.
he came out with the missionary, if you start missionary for the first time, I was like, wait a
Okay,
minute.
Pastor.
Okay, Bishop. That
Oh
Bishop,
wow.
you better preach. Yes. He was,
She said
yeah.
you better preach.
He, you right, April. I forgot about that. That's why when they came back from the commercial break, Blue Dress was like, okay. We were talking about their sex life. She was, she was hot and
You are
bothered.
killing me.
All I know
That is
is when this
funny.
season over, she better burn that blue dress.
Okay, and
Better
on
than
that
blue
note,
And
dress.
how is she dressed the same the whole time though? We gotta. I need some
That dress could probably
background.
stand up when she take it off. Stand up by itself.
I
that could
think
be a
they
part
did
of
it.
wardrobe.
I think they did them all in the same day. But what I didn't get, I understood when they were away. What I didn't get is now she was like, welcome, you guys haven't been in the studio. How do you like it? And Woody was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It's kind of nice. I like it. And I was like, wait a minute, they are in the studio. And you still got on that damn dress. I'm going to need
What
you to calm down,
housewife?
Jamie.
Oh my
Right.
gosh. Y'all
I'm
are
telling you.
hilarious.
Lovey, report back. Because I know if we look on Twitter somewhere, it's a hashtag blue dress going on. I know it is. I know it is. I know they talking about that daggone dress.
I need explanation because it has to be a reason.
Oh my
Right.
God. Y'all are hilarious. I'm looking it up now. Oh, damn, y'all. There is like a full-fledged conversation on Twitter about this blue dress.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it had to be. It had to be.
On still.
Oh, it says, I swear to God, if Jamie Otis is in that blue dress again, I would love to
Wow.
create a
Would.
bonfire to throw that blue dress that Jamie
See,
Otis has been wearing
I told
nonstop.
you, burn the dress,
Well, I
burn the
told
dress.
yep.
I'm telling
It,
you,
it had to be.
girl.
We knew it. She didn't work the whole season. That's why I was like, they must have filmed it all in one day. But everybody else changed clothes, boo boo.
Right. So it's not. It's not,
Even
girl.
Bennett changed clothes
Yeah,
But
she
Right.
wait,
did.
she's been wearing this dress.
Since
all
February.
season.
Since
Yes.
She went
February,
all
girl.
season.
The whole
No,
How
season.
though?
there's
How?
I
tweets
just switched it
here.
up.
On how?
There's tweets here going as far back as March 11th.
All
Girl.
season, y'all not
All
listening to me.
season,
She's
same
held it
dress.
on all season, the same dress that she been in the house.
No,
So
but this is no. This is
March wasn't
before.
even this season.
We hadn't seen this season yet.
When did yes it did. I thought when did we start?
No, these tweets are going as far back as March 11th. We had not seen season 11 yet.
When did we
oh,
start?
gee whiz.
This
When did the
started
season start?
in June.
We started
Did
in
she
June.
address the blue dress? Maybe you need to go to her Twitter because I need her to explain.
Oh, this is hilarious.
See?
Oh,
Mm.
Lord, Jamie.
Well,
I
I
don't
know I need her to
understand.
change it. And for her to now be in the office or in the studio and she still got that dress on. And then I was like, Woody, you clowning? Because Woody had on his little blue suede shoes. I said, you clowning,
Mm.
Woody? You try to join her real fast so she won't be feeling by herself.
But you know,
When blue.
another this is I mean, we all know that Woody and Amani gonna choose each other, but he on the unfiltered, he does have the little chain on with the A and the W little thing on it.
Say it again.
Aw.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Lord.
And when he went to his granny house, what did he say? Black something and married. His shirt.
Well, he
Black,
had that on
happy,
the
married.
unfiltered one time. The first
He did
unfiltered,
have
he
that
had
on
that
the
shirt
first
on.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
See?
he had that on too.
And Granny was like, "Oh, you just I didn't see your shirt. You just
Broadcasted.
advertising it. Oh yeah, ain't you?"
Yeah. That was
Mhm.
cute.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to see y'all next week.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for everyone being the best part of this podcast. Without your listenership, we would not be who we are today. Definitely share, like, subscribe, and tell everybody all about it. Let them know and join the conversation. All right, ladies, until next week. Bye.
Bye.